Alright, Solomon here once again. Welcome back to the Biggest in Advertising course. In this video, I'm going to be demonstrating to you start to finish how to create an ad. As you can see, this is a dummy website I'm going to be using. This is a fresh page, a demo website. Created this product for the purpose of running this ad. I'm going to run you through from creating the pixel to creating targeting audience and other audiences. Please follow me. Let's first install a pixel on this website. Actually, this is the product we are going to be advertising, but before doing that, let's first install a pixel on this website before going ahead. So let's go to the dashboard of this website and install the Facebook pixel so that we will be able to track events and actions on this website. Like I taught you earlier on, first thing you do is to go to plugins, add new plugins. Facebook, since this is the one we are going to be using, all you do is go to install this plugin. Once it is installed, you click activate. You come to settings, then you see the plugin under Facebook pixel. You see it under settings, you see Facebook pixel, then you click on it. So the next thing will be to add your pixel ID. So you go back to Facebook ad manager. I'm going to be creating a fresh pixel for this particular project. So you go to event pixels, you click add new data source, Facebook pixel. Let's call this under insight pixel, under insight demo. So let's enter the address, the URL of the website. Copy this. So let's enter the URL. So you enter the URL, then you click create. So you can use this option to finish the setup. You select WordPress. Since I'm using WordPress, so I select setup partner. So click continue, just hit continue. Download the plugin. These are processes I've walked you through already. You click continue, click continue, just mind them. It's continue. You have activated the plugin. This is faster. All you do is come here, copy the text here, just click on it, it is copied. Then you come to the website dashboard, you paste it, and you click save changes. Pixel is installed on the website already. Let me just refresh the website, and at the same time let me refresh pixel page. So the next thing is to finish up the pixel setup. You see now the pixel is active. We can now use it in our ads. We can have many stuffs. We can use the events, we can use the data from the pixel is set up. The next thing will be to create some custom conversions. The next thing, let's create a few custom conversion for this pixel. Just hit create, and it loads. Let us add rule that equals to a particular URL. Let's go to the website and copy the cart, the URL of the cart. So we're going to track the people who visited this cart. So copy link address, come here. So we have custom conversions for people who visited this cart. So cart visitation, and let's let the category of this people add to carts. Then leave this value empty, then create it, then quickly create another custom conversion. Will be for people who initiated the checkout button. So we can just say equals Let's do checkout page, copy link address, come down here, add the URL, and you can choose all traffic. Then you come down, you said, let's call it initiated checkout. Then create that as well, and I'll also add views. So put it here. Our content. So category, review content, and create. The last custom conversion you're gonna add is purchase. The people purchased eventually they land at something that says thank you, order received, order received, order and add the type to purchase. Let's category and let's choose purchase. So that's how to add the custom conversion. So the next thing we are going to do is to add audience. The reason why I need to add audiences, I need to add some custom audiences that will be able to help us to funnel the advertising. So it is not just about getting link clicks and getting straight conversions. It has a lot to do with channeling it, funneling it in a productive way. So the next thing will be to add audience. So you go to this hamburger sign, then you click on audiences. I'm going to first set up a broad audience. For me to get video views, I'll first publicize a video in front of my funnel for many people to see it. Then I will now retarget the audience of the video views based on the quality of views, based on the way people interacted with the video. So I'm going to create a normal audience now, saved audience based on video views under insights video views. Are you getting me? Inside video views 1, video views 1. Let me say video views broad. Video views broad. Now I will target. Let me target Nigeria, for example, or other tool I can use that I use most times if I don't want to waste time on this is to use audience insights. To access audience insights, all you do is launch ads manager in another window, then come here and choose audience insight. With this audience insight, you can know who are interested in your product. So to help you and guide you to create the audience, the targeted audience you want, at least fairly. For this, since at the top of the funnel here, you need a broad audience, you need more people for you to bring into the campaign. So you need more people, a larger audience. So first, let's choose Nigeria. I'm advertising to Nigeria. So let's say Nigeria as a country. So all you do is monitor this site. You see the data of the people are coming up. So I can choose age range. It's not likely someone around 18 will buy under. The person might be interested in under, but might not necessarily have the capacity to buy yet. So let me choose age range of, let me choose 23, let's say 24, 23, let's say 23, and age, let's leave this to 65. Let's leave this to 65. We can know later. All you do is come here. You can leave this gender as all and come to interest. Just type under, because we are advertising under Insight 2019. Remember the product? Let me show you up again. We are advertising this under Insight on 2019 as an example. Type under. Let's see if you can. Let's leave it there and come and check the data. You see, people are interested. We see men and women around the age of 23 to 34 are interested, followed by followed by people around the ages of 35 to 44. They are 16%, and we have a lot of people around 65. So I would suggest we leave the age around 23 to any. So we can also, let's narrow the search a little bit, because the audience insight is giving us 200. Let us add some other specifics, because the new audience is around 200k to 250k. So let's come here and add on the let's see if we can get insights, but this is too specific. Let's go for, let's see if we can get hybrid vehicles. People who have interest in hybrid vehicles, hybrid autos. Let's see if this is not going to narrow down our audience too much. Okay, it's jacking it up. And let's also target automobiles. 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 4.5 million. So we can actually, with these demographics, you can check. For example, you can check the pages those people have interacted with, pages they like. So like now you see Innocent Vehicles, which has around 198k and 330 times affinity. You see all those pages. So those are the pages you can add up to your demographics. Supreme Republic is post Nigeria. You now come here, now go back to the place you are setting your audience. You can simply add under interest. You can add under and you can add under hybrid. You can also split test for two demographics. You can split test for, let's say, Hondas alone and automobiles under you can create two different assets. I'll be showing you how you can do that quickly, and you can, under your audience insights too, you can also know some other things about location, about those people who are interested in automobiles and Honda. So you see, we have people from Abuja, some other people from, I think a lot of people from Abuja loves Honda and targeting. Then the activity, you can also check their activities. You see, most of them mobile phone users, they interact on Facebook with mobile phones. So when we are doing our placements, majority of our placements will be based on our Facebook for mobile. So we won't be wasting our time showing for iPad and showing for some other stupid sources. We can also check under demographics. We can check for job title. So you see them, people who are interested in administrative services, and we have followed by people who are interested in physical and social sciences, IT services, and co. They love under. So you can easily come back to the interest and just browse interest. Just simply come here and type administrative services. Administrative services. Remember, you can always retest. And I hope I won't forget to show you how to duplicate this under the ad set section. So you can add a few other things. There are so many things you can add. So once you are done doing this, create. I think we choose, which age did you choose there? We choose was it not 23 or 24? Let's choose 24. Yeah. So you can leave this one at 65, and you can do another set for some other ages too. So when we are done here, you hit create. We have this created now. So the next set of audiences we are going to be creating will be custom audiences. So pay close attention here again. So the next thing you do is hit create audience, then you select custom audience. So this type of audience I'll be creating now will be website traffic custom audience. So you click on website traffic custom audience. We'll be selecting pixel, the pixel we created in the first place, which is under inside demo pixel. We are going to create an audience for website visitors. So we are creating the audience for people who view a particular section of the website. Let's create for 4 days first. We visited 4 days because we don't want to be showing the same set of the same set of adverts to the same set of people all over again. It's kind of boring stuff. So you just go to your website and copy the link of your product, then paste the URL. And you select equals the URL, paste the URL there. So we are adding this rule, if you understand this very well, for people who visited this particular page for the past 4 days. So we segment them. So we still do another one for people who visited in the past 14 days or 10 days. So we have different ads showing to them. So this means you're running a campaign for 30 days, for example. You are not going to be showing the same set of creative in your funnel to the same set of people for 30 days. Let's say somebody during those 30 days, somebody sees a particular creative for 5 days, and after 5 days, they start seeing, let's say, the next 10 days. After 10 days, they start seeing something else. Let's say the next 15 or let's say 20 days, they start seeing something else. So this is what I'm trying to create here. So I'm starting with 4. The person that will see the ad that I use this audience for, are you getting me? The person that will see the ads that I use this particular audience for will be the people who have visited this page in the past 4 days. Are you getting me? The person that will see the ads that we use this particular audience for would be the person who has visited this particular link in the past 4 days. So I'm going to name the audience. I'll call it, let's say, under retargeting 4 days. So I'm gonna save this. The next thing I will do now is create another audience. We have 4 days. Is to create another audience for 10 days and 20 days. I'm creating this for 10 days and equals so then I'll name this under retargeting 10 days. Really that's done. So let me quickly create another one for 25 days. And let's see, 20 days. let's create for 20 days, and let's say URL content equals paste, then rename this, I call this under retargeting 20 days. Good. We would have created another custom conversion for purchase, but we won't be able to do that because no one has triggered the purchase event already. But after you have like 20 or 30 purchases on the website, we can come and select purchase events because it will appear under the events, because the pixel will have been seasoned, would have recorded some purchase events. You see, that's why purchase is not showing up here, but eventually I've refreshed the page and I've viewed the contents, then I've viewed the categories after installing the pixel. So after we have some purchases, we can come and add purchase audience so that we can eventually exclude the people who have purchased that particular product and run ads, and that will give us a very reasonable audience so that you won't be showing the same set of ads to the people who have bought the product. So now let's head on to where to properly create the campaign. Because at the top of our funnel we'll be having a video, so it will be nice to create a retargeting audience for people who watched the video. For the video, we'll select a video, so we choose people who watched the video for at least 50 to 75%, because majority of the people that are here are not actually sure of what they are watching yet. The video was auto played, so they are not quality audience. But people that watched up to 50 to 75%, or let's say 50%, are people who really have a degree of interest in the product. So for this video, I will be selecting 50 people who watched at least 50% in the past. If you don't choose those people, the alternative is pretty bad, because Facebook will be retargeting the people that just watch the video on autoplay, like those people that have 3 seconds, and you are wasting your reach by not creating this kind of audience. So we're gonna create set this to people who watched the video in the past 10 days. So then we enter the name, we say on the inside video views 10 days. Then choose a content before the video can show up. I need to go to that page and select and upload a video first, so I'll be able to select the videos from the content there. The videos I'll be promoting later on, the videos I'm creating this audience for, so I can create new post there as a video, upload video, and let's do this because of copyright content. Let's leave this. So let's put something on it. That's me. Okay. Let's put this. Let's post. Good. Now I think we have a post. We have a video on that page. So now let's go back to our audience and select videos. Now here's the video. Good. So select this video and confirm. So this is the audience for the video, and we select, let's just 10 days for this. Many people who watched this video up to 50% for the past 10 days, in the past 10 days, will remain in this audience. Will be shown only those people who watched this video, who watched this particular video up to 50% will remain in this audience. Let's say, for example, if I run adverts choosing this audience, which means only people who have watched up to 50% of this particular video for in the past 10 days will see the advert. Are you getting me? Only people who saw this particular, who watched up to 50% of this video will see that particular advert. It might not necessarily be this video I'm advertising again. This is just an avenue to retarget the people who watched this content. So I'm gonna name this audience, let's say, under insights video views 10 days. You get the idea? So it's create audience. The higher the percentage of the view, the higher the quality, and the lower the number of the people, but you have quality people down the line. What we're going to be doing with this campaign on the funnel level is we are advertising for this under insights. So at the top of our funnel, at the top of our campaign, we've run a video view campaign and a link click campaign, which is going to direct people to come to this page. So we are tracking events for people eventually come to who landed on this page, and we'll be retargeting the people. We have video views at the top of the funnel. We run an ad showing the video to people. We promote the video, we run an ad showing the videos to people, and we retarget a percentage of people who watched the video with a link click campaign. So after the link click campaign, then we can retarget the people who interacted on this page and beyond. Are you getting me? So that's the idea of what the funnel is about. I come again. With these audience sets in place, we are going to first run a video view campaign, which lets a lot of people view the video. Then we are going to streamline our audience based on the quality of people, the quality of views we get from people. We are going to be retargeting people who watched the video at least up to 50%. Then after targeting them, we'll make sure we target them running a link click campaign. So they are going to be clicking to this page, and once they interact on this page, we are going to target them based on their interactions on this particular page. Hope you got the idea. So in that vein, once we are done with the top of the funnel and we start retargeting, we'll show a different ad to the people who viewed in the last 4 days, and people who viewed from day 5 to day 10. They are going to see different kind of ads, and people who see from day 11 to day 20, they are going to see a different kind of creative. This necessarily doesn't mean this is the end you can do. You can target up to 50, 180, 200 days, depending on the length of your campaign. But actually, this is the basic to follow to build a reasonable funnel. So the first thing I will do in our token is to go and create my campaigns.